Hey you guys, welcome back. We're going to do a little tour of my front yard. Some of you have asked to see it, and also we're going to do a tour of the backyard as well. So my front yard, there's the first part of it, and then it also continues down into the boulevard, just to give myself a little bit more planting space. So let's start in the boulevard here, see what we got. Okay, so we've got some dianthus right here. This we planted last summer, and it came back all on its own. So it's twice, maybe 3 times as big as what it was, and it's just flowering beautifully. I've got several boxwoods in the garden, in the front garden. I've got 3 in this bed, looking really, really nice. I've got I don't know if you can see it here, this hardy geranium, the crane's bill. It's doing alright. I actually dug that up from the ditch, and it's doing what it does. It's looking pretty good for its first year after being dug up. Hopefully it will expand and divide and give us more flowers next year. But I'm okay with it looking like this right now. It was free, so you can't go wrong with free. So, and look at the color on this. It's absolutely phenomenal. And I've got some beautiful little pansies here, little violas, much smaller flower than the big flowered pansies. Alright, so let's come around the garden here. I've got some hyacinths here. They're just wilting down. Soon I will pull out these leaves. But right now it's nourishing the bulb, and soon I can get rid of it and I'll have this nice space here. I'm not quite sure what this grass is called. I received this from a friend. He gave me several clumps of it, so we'll see how it does. Supposedly it's an evergreen grass, and it's got a really nice glossy leaf to it. So we'll see how that does this year. I love experiments. And across the way, I've got a lovely boxwood here, and some more lovely pansies here. I'll have a video on how to maintain pansies in warm climates. Pansies don't tend to do very well. In the spring, when it's cooler, they produce really, really well. They produce lots of flowers, but then they really start to peter off as the heat starts to kick in. I'll give you some tricks and tips on how to keep your pansies growing strong and full of blooms like this one. It's really, really simple. Just once a week. Takes a little bit of maintenance, and I will have a video on that coming up very soon. Again, my boxwoods are looking really nice. They will need to get trimmed soon. Trimming time for boxwoods is in my climate between July and August is a good time after the first flush of growth comes out. We've got a beautiful barberry here with all kinds of new growth. I'm in the way here, but look at all the new growth there. That's stunning. We've got a nice type of hens and chicks here. It's an interesting variety. It's got a tubular leaf rather than the typical flat one, and it's producing all kinds of little babies. Sempervirens is what that is. I've also got some lantana in the garden. These are annuals here, but they are stunning. I like to add a little bit of a tropical flair. My street is really, really busy, I apologize. I've got some oxalis growing in the back. I saved those bulbs over winter. I've got some, I'm not sure whether this is foam flower or heuchera, but either way, it looks beautiful. I've got a variety of hosta down here. Let me come around to another angle here. Maybe I can get some more sun. This is a type of hosta. It's called Tiny Tears. It's very, very small. The flowers come up. They're about 4 or 5 inches tall, and the flowers are about 1 to 2 inches long. So it's got a large flower for the size of the plant. Some of my little tulips have started to go dormant. I'm going to sow these seeds soon. Once the pods dry up, I'll take them out and I'll probably sow them in a pot. I had a ton of babies all over the place here. They're since gone, but yeah, I will sow them and try to multiply my my tulip species tulip collection. This Japanese maple here is doing quite wonderful. I bought this as a $25 tree 3 years ago, and it's really taking on a life of its own. Let's go around here. Got some more dianthus, and I'm not sure what type of grass that is. It's some sort of a Japanese variegated grass. I think it starts with an H. Not sure. I love how it flows. I used to have the Stellodoro daylilies here, but they got really big, and they would interfere with the growth of the maple tree. So I since changed this around. I really like the color of the leaves. With the burgundy leaf of the Japanese maple, the grass really shows up. It stands right out. Again, more lantana, looking beautiful. Another boxwood. I've got some garden phlox here, and some more pansies. In the downspout area, we decided to put some river stone to direct the water away from the house. I've got my miscanthus grass that's looking quite lovely. Can't wait to see the flowers on those again this year. And we got another boxwood. They're looking really nice. I really love boxwood. And some sedum down at the bottom. Really looks great against the mulch. And another hosta beside the sedum. We've got the Musa Baju that survived the winter. It's probably about 3 feet tall right now, and it's growing with force. Where are we now? We're about mid-June, so it's only been growing for only a few weeks, and it's already about 3 feet tall, so I'm anticipating it getting really big. Also, we have gazania down here. Let's do a closer look. Absolutely stunning flower. I love these daisy-like flowers. This one has a really beautiful orange color. If I could keep things in frame, for goodness sake. And here's the plumerias. Going to mask my my utilities here. I don't have any inflows yet, but they're putting on some nice growth. They've been put through the ringer with bad weather, whether it's well, mostly from the cold. I'm going to start really fertilizing them soon, as recommended by you guys. So yeah, we'll give that a shot. I'll keep you posted. Once an inflow starts, I will be very excited. I'll be screaming like a little schoolgirl for sure. And this is really exciting. This is my spider lily. I didn't get any flowers from this last year, but this year I'm getting blooms. And it was quite surprising because I went away for vacation. I was only gone for 5 days. There was no flower spike to speak of. I don't think there was any flower spikes. And came home, and here they are. Absolutely stunning. Let's get a little closer in on that. So beautiful. I've got 2 flowers on it right now that are open. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buds that I can see that are still yet to open. So yeah, so gorgeous. I'm so excited about that one. So before I end this video, I'm just going to show you the planters that I decided to do for the front entranceway. They're both the same, so I'll show you one. By the way, these pots I got for $25 each at the garden center. They were regularly $100, but we found them for $25 each. Such a steal. And no, I didn't steal them. So in the center, if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you'll notice this plant here is familiar. This is Alocasia macrorrhiza, giant elephant ear, upright elephant ear. This is actually the one that I'm standing next to talking on the phone. I think I'm talking on the phone in the picture, and it's taller than me. And the leaves were about 3 feet long by about maybe even 4 feet long by 3 feet wide. They were quite large. Not as big as a Thailand giant, but So those are going to be nice on either side of the door. I've got some salvia to add a little bit of interest and a little height next to the elephant ear. And then I've got my Million Bells petunias down here at the base. I'm going to keep pruning these so that they get more and more bushy, but they will look stunning down in the bottom. I think I've got purple and I've got red ones. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to trim these salvias back when the flowers start to get spent. As you can see, I don't know whether you can see, but right here, these flowers are all done. Along here, we follow it up. Now we start getting flowers. I don't like that, so I'm going to trim this flower spike back. It's going to send energy back into the lower part of the plant. It's going to produce more flower spikes. So to get rid of one will probably give me about 4 new ones. So that's what we want. We want lots and lots of color. So probably after this video I'm going to trim these off and yeah, be off to the races with these flowers. I do notice that they're starting to produce lots of buds here. Right by my finger there's a new bud. There's another bud down here. Another one up here. There's lots of buds on their way. And just to prove to you that they're both the same, I've got the Million Bells petunias, I've got some more salvia, and also the elephant ear in the back. So anyway, I will keep you posted as the garden grows. This is the update for the month of June. Happy growing, everyone.